A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant political development, Guyana's President Irfaan has claimed re-election for a second term, as the nation grapples with the challenges of transforming its newfound oil wealth into tangible prosperity for its citizens. Ali, who spoke with AFP by telephone, expressed confidence in his party's mandate, stating, "The numbers are clear. We have a great majority, and we are ready to take the country forward." Despite these assertions, official final results from the recent election held on Monday remain pending. Ali's government faces the daunting task of addressing poverty levels that remain stubbornly high, with a staggering 58% of the population living in poverty, according to a 2024 report by the Inter-American Development Bank. This is particularly striking given that Guyana has the highest proven crude oil reserves per capita in the world, and its state budget has quadrupled to $6.7 billion since oil production commenced in 2019. The economic growth rate in Guyana has surged to an impressive 43.6% in 2024, marking it as the fastest-growing economy in Latin America. The government has set ambitious targets to boost oil output from 650,000 barrels per day to over 1 million by 2030. During his campaign, Ali promised to put more money in your pocket, emphasizing the need for the wealth generated by oil to meet the needs of the people. Jason Carter from the Carter Center, which observed the election, highlighted the world's scrutiny on Guyana's ability to manage its wealth responsibly. A significant portion of Guyana's oil reserves is located in the Essequibo region, which constitutes 2/3 of the country's territory, but is also claimed by Venezuela. The territorial dispute has escalated in recent years, particularly after ExxonMobil's discovery of substantial offshore oil deposits in the region a decade ago. Tensions heightened on Election Day, when Venezuela accused Guyana of trying to create a war front, after reports emerged that Venezuelan troops had fired upon a boat transporting election materials. In the recent election, Ali's main competitors included Aubrey Norton of the People's National Congress Reform, PNCR, and businessman Azruddin Mohammed, who founded the newly established We Invest in the Nation, WIN party. Observers from the Carter Center and the European Union reported that the election process was largely incident-free, but noted concerns regarding an uneven playing field due to the ruling party's use of public resources to influence voters. The EU mission's preliminary report pointed out that the government had inaugurated numerous public projects and social support programs, which were often intertwined with campaign activities. Opposition leader Amanzia Walton-Desser voiced concerns about the persistent poverty in Guyana, despite the influx of wealth from oil. She criticized the government's spending practices, claiming that inflation was exacerbated by mismanagement and corruption. As Ali's People's Progressive Party, PPP, claims a majority with at least 242,000 votes, the WIN party secured approximately 109,000 votes, marking a significant entry into the political landscape just 3 months after its formation. The current vice president, Barrett Jagdeo, indicated that the PPP would likely enjoy a larger majority in the 65-member parliament than in the previous election. Despite a lower voter turnout compared to the last election, the PPP appeared to have increased its share of the vote, while the long-standing opposition group, a Partnership for National Unity, fell behind in third place. The election focused heavily on how the parties intended to manage the revenues generated from the vast oil reserves. Since the discovery of oil in 2019, ExxonMobil has reported billions of barrels worth of oil in Guyanese waters, leading to a dramatic increase in the state budget. However, opposition parties have raised alarms about the unequal distribution of oil wealth, alleging favoritism towards groups connected to the ruling party, accusations that the PPP has denied. In a surprising twist, businessman Azruddin Mohammed claimed that the WIN party had shaken the pillars of Guyana's political establishment, despite alleging voting irregularities during the election. Observers from the Organization of American States have yet to report any instances of electoral fraud. This election was further complicated by geopolitical tensions, as the day before, Guyanese police reported that a boat carrying election officials and ballot boxes had been shot at from the Venezuelan side of the contested Essequibo region. Venezuela has denied involvement in the incident, which reflects the ongoing rivalry over claims to this oil-rich territory. As Guyana embarks on this new chapter under President Irfaan Ali's leadership, the nation stands at a crossroads. The challenge will be to ensure that the wealth generated from its oil reserves translates into improved living standards for all Guyanese, rather than exacerbating existing inequalities. The world will be watching closely to see how Ali's administration navigates these complex issues in the coming years. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.